removal. TINUBU fulfills promise as manufacturers, other businesses begin receipt of FG's 200 billion naira palliative loan. Now the news for today be this. The federal government, through the Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment, has commenced the disbursement of the Presidential Conditional Grant Scheme to verified applicants. The disbursement is coming barely 2 months after the agreement for the loan was sealed between the federal government and the Bank of Industry. In a progress report posted on the Trade Minister's official X, formerly Twitter, handle on Tuesday, Doris Aniete stated that an unspecified number of beneficiaries have received their grant, adding that by Friday, April 19th, another significant disbursement will be made to a substantial number of verified applicants. She said, "We are pleased to inform you that the disbursement process for the Presidential Conditional Grant Program has officially commenced. Some beneficiaries have already received their grant, marking the beginning of our phased disbursement strategy. By Friday, 19th April 2024, a significant disbursement will be made to a substantial number of verified applicants. It is essential to understand that disbursements are ongoing and not all applicants will receive their grant on this initial date. However, be rest assured that all verified applicants will eventually receive their grants in subsequent phases. The federal government, through the Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment, had in February signed 3 agreements with the Bank of Industry that would unlock over 200 billion naira funding for businesses in Nigeria. The first agreement enables both parties to establish the Federal Government of Nigeria Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises Intervention Fund in the sum of 75 billion naira, while the second agreement is for the 50 billion naira Presidential Conditional Grant Scheme, PCGS. The scheme, which is also known as the Nano Business Grant Support section of the Presidential Palliative Program of the federal government, would allow the sum of 50 billion naira to be deposited as grants and with BOI from time to time. The third agreement would enable both parties to set up the 75 billion naira federal government FGN Manufacturing Sector Fund to be deposited by FMITI with BOI from time to time for the purpose of financing projects and activities falling within the parameters of the fund. Under the first agreement, which is the 75 billion naira MSMEs fund, the amount would be used to finance approved projects to support micro, small and medium-scale enterprises and serve as a cushion against the high cost of production, marketing and distribution of products, arising mainly from infrastructure deficiencies and other ancillary factors involving MSMEs in Nigeria, that is medium and small enterprises in Nigeria. The operation and management of the fund would be the responsibility of BOI in accordance with the terms and conditions of the agreement. Under the second agreement, which is the 50 billion naira Presidential Conditional Grant Scheme, PCGS, the amount would help to cushion the negative impact of the removal of fuel subsidy by the Federal Government of Nigeria, FGN, and the resulting increase in the pump prices of petroleum products in Nigeria on businesses. And that is the news for today. The government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has begun to approve the loans to small and medium businesses that they promised them. That is the news for today. Don't forget to like this video, comment under this video, and click on the subscribe button. Also click on the notification bell so you will get notified every time that we drop a new video on the channel. Thank you.